Have you ever wanted to play Cyberpunk 2077, but you feel like the barrier for entry to playing the game and experiencing the way it's supposed to be experienced is too high? Well, hopefully I can be lowering that barrier of entry for you today. I'm Dominic McCraw, and in today's video, I will be discussing how to create a new character in Cyberpunk 2077, which will be a viable build. So for this, we want to go down to New Game. For this demonstration, I'll be using my PlayStation 5 with a digitally downloaded version of the game with the Phantom Liberty update. You can really use whatever console as long as you're on Cyberpunk 2077. There might be some discrepancies with older versions of the game, or perhaps if you are on keyboard and mouse, then the key inputs could be different. Now I'll be selecting a new game. We're going to do the regular start because it'll be allowing us to get more control over our character. Difficulty doesn't matter, although I suggest starting on normal if this is your first time playing the game, unless you're new to games in general, in which case I would take the easy mode, and then once you feel like you're better at the game, you can increase the difficulty. So we'll be using normal. Then you choose your life path. For this one, I will be doing a brawler build, so I'll be doing the street kid background because it fits the best with our style of combat. Body type doesn't matter, we'll just be selecting male. Now you have a variety of character customization options in this game. You can select the skin tone, you can select the hairstyle. For some of these, there are so many, they have a grid option where you can see each of these colors and select one whichever fits your needs. We'll just be randomizing a character, getting something crazy which allows us to have a more fun experience, or you can painstakingly create something which looks exactly like you. Then we're just going to go to the next screen. This one we get to decide our attributes. Since we're going for a brawler build, I'm going to be maxing out body, maxing out reflexes, and maxing out technical ability. Now, if you wanted to go for something like a netrunner, then you would max out intelligence instead of body. And if you wanted to go for a stealth build, then you might want to prioritize cool and take away some from reflex and take away the technical ability. But for this one, we will be using 6 body, 3 intelligence, 3 reflexes, and 4 technical ability. The reason we're doing this is because body gives us strength and also more health. It allows us to do more damage early on and in the late game, and allows us to get better cybernetic modifications. Intelligence, we're keeping that at a 3. We don't really need it because late game we will not be using any netrunner items. Reflexes, we're going to put that at a 6 because this gives us the best speed, which allows us to hit faster, move faster, and generally just play the game in a more enjoyable fashion. Not to mention, you get things like slide with this, air dash, a bunch of really cool aspects to the movement in this game, which in a melee build is really important. Then we're putting 1 in technical ability. Now this isn't exactly necessary, however putting 1 in technical ability allows us to open windows early on in the game since we have nothing added to intelligence. This will also allow us to do more damage with certain types of guns, such as shotguns, and more damage with explosives, which works great with our brawler build because we have a tanky nature, and this will allow us to deal out more damage than we need to, which is, frankly, exactly what we want. Then we can just hit next, and it'll give us a summary of our character, where we can see exactly all the options that we selected. It also gives us a backstory for our V. In this one, since this is a street kid, it talks about us living on the streets, which is awesome. If you wanted to go for a different build, you could. However, if you want to stick to a brawler or a tankier build in general, something that you can modify later on down the line, I would absolutely recommend sticking with this as your starting stats. This will get you really far early on. I hope this helps. I hope you have a nice day. This is Dominic McCraw.